which who doesn't want that for cleaning their house? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm not going to dawdle because I want to get some filming done today, and I got some new stuff at Ulta. Yes, I went to Ulta again, but one of the things that I was super excited about picking up was the Paris palette from BH Cosmetics. It's a super pretty purpley, blue, burgundy type of palette. I haven't even swatched these. I don't know if I'm going to before I get started. I think I'm just going to go ahead and, dive in and we'll see what we get. I'm going to divide this video up into a couple of portions. I'm also going to try the Tarte Amazon Clay foundation. This is supposed to be 16-hour full coverage. I have had this in the past, and actually I still have it, but it's super old, so I don't really want to use it. I don't know if they reformulated this, added shades. I'm not sure exactly. I'll try to find that out at some point. But I've got some cleaning to do and just stuff around the house, so I will probably work up a sweat. We'll see if this is, all that they say. I think it's supposed to be sweat resistant and have good, wear time and all that. We'll just see about that. We'll just see. But that's going to be in a separate video so that I'm not taking up time in this one to put all of my stuff on. But I'm just going to go ahead and prime, and we're going to get going. Alright, so I've got my eyes primed. I used the Juvia's Place primer in shade number 1, and I've got a few brushes handy here. And so I think I'm just gonna dive in. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do here. There's some nice colors in here. There are a couple of neutral sort of blending colors. So that's kind of nice to have. It's got Louvre, which is like a shimmery white, and then it's got Eiffel Tower, which is like a champagne color, which I wish they wouldn't put colors like this in because I don't need them. I hardly use them, but I'm sure that for people that want an all-in-one palette, that's super important. I'm going to go into the color called Pompidou. Don't know what that means. I have absolutely no French. I know the Champs-Élysées. I don't know if I probably just slaughtered that. I think that's a river. Is that a river? As is the Seine. And Versailles, that's a very, famous place. Yeah, French is not my thing. No language is my thing. Actually, I struggle with English. Let's be honest. Ooh. But we're going to go in with Pompidou. Holy crap. That's really pigmented. Not that I thought it wouldn't be. BH Cosmetics is historically, well, at least in recent history, a very good brand for eyeshadows. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to keep it kind of in the center there. And I'm just barely tapping into the palette here. And there's some kick up, of course. All right, so that's cool. I like that color. What's not to like, right? I'm going to take another brush and I'm going to go into this purple one right here, which I don't know how you say that. Sacre something or other. And I'm going to put that in the inner portion of my crease. That's also quite lovely. And I'm just going to do like little sketching motions over into that reddish color, that Pompidou. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This one is, shall I use this one? Maybe I'll use this one this is a Beauty Junkies Pro Blending. And I think I'm going to go into the color Montmartre. Is that how you say it? It's the darkest blue. I think it's a blue, like a navy. Looks like it there. We're going to put that in the outer. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm just going to place it for the moment. That's amazing. Yes, it is. I'm going to clean off my brush just a little bit here so I don't have quite so much product on there, and I'm just going to start blending that edge out there into that red. Not too much because I don't want to lose that red. That's really nice. And I don't know if you noticed, but I just sort of turned my brush over to the cleaner side as well and just sort of did a little bit more blending. I think that's really nice. Really nice. My problem is, what am I going to do for my lid? There is, of course, part of me that wants to go in with Versailles, but I could also go in with Pantheon, Arc de Triomphe. That's really pretty. Let's see, I'm running out of fingers. Moulin Rouge, which I don't think I'm going to do just because it's red, and I think I want something a little more contrasting. And then there is City of Light. Wow, that's pretty. That's very creamy feeling too. And then let's see, Louvre, which is a pretty white color. Let's see, let me do some swatches here, because why not? So there's the first four. I'll go ahead and swatch Eiffel Tower, even though I have no intention of using that on my lid. So there are those. It is a pretty color, the Eiffel Tower. That would be a really nice inner corner shade. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to go over my lid with the color Tuileries. I'm not even sure how you say that, but it looks to be like a super dark, almost blackened green. And then I think I will tap City of Light, that gray one, over the center. And let's just see what happens there. So that picks up really nice. Let's hope it comes off looking kind of green. So this will be a very dramatic, smoky eye. Which, who doesn't want that for cleaning their house? That's really nice. Yeah, you can tell that it's green and not blue. I'm kind of hot and sweaty already today, and I don't have my fan on. I am so sorry, guys. I know I filmed a couple of videos with my fan on, and it was obnoxious. I'm sorry about that. So I am not using my fan anymore. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that dark blue and just sort of layer it over that. Just to make sure that those are nice and blended together. They're similar in like darkness, and so, you know, if you don't get it like absolutely perfect, nobody's going to notice that. I'm going to pick up just a tiny bit of Notre Dame and tap that off, and I'm basically just putting that on my brow bone just to you know, blend the edges together and that kind of thing, and make sure that my eye primer is not too stark, because it's a very light primer, and so it's kind of obvious when you do, which you can probably tell that. It's kind of obvious if you don't put anything on over it. It's very light. So I'm just going to kind of use that to blend all of this together on my brow bone a little bit. I feel like I didn't quite take it up as high, on this side. Shall I try to fix that? It is the weekend of the 4th of July. I don't have any big plans. I'm not a big fireworks fan. I just find them obnoxious. I don't know. I don't like them, and they set fires, and people are idiots with them. So that's my feelings on yeah, fireworks. Not a fan. Okay, so that's really nice. I like that. I think I'm just gonna pick up City of Light on my finger, and we'll see how that does. And I just want it like right in the center here, just to add a little bit of light. Ah, City of Light. And I'm just going to kind of tap that almost up to my brow bone. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm not, you know, I never reach for grays and things like that much, although I think they look really nice with my eye color and my skin tone. I'm such a fan of color that I always reach for the colorful. What do we think? I think that's really pretty. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Grab a clean brush here and just blend a little bit more. Right in that crease. Kind of distribute that shimmer a little bit in the crease area, which I know is a big no-no. No shimmers in your crease. Bullshit. Do whatever you want to. I do feel that my blending was not the best, and I got a little carried away right there. Is that a little better? I think that's a little better. I think I'm going to go in with the color Sen under my eyes, which is that nice, bright, sort of purpley blue cornflower shade right here. I really like that. And then maybe I'll do something dramatic in the, maybe I'll put this purple one right here on my inner corner, which is a really neat purple. It's like a kind of a duochrome sort of situation. I am going to put some liner on, and I think I'm just going to use a black today, even though that's kind of boring, and you know, but it is what it is. So I'm going to do that and put my lashes on, and I will come back and let you know some thoughts, some final thoughts on this, although I feel like I've been talking endlessly. But yeah, I'll give you a few more thoughts on this, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I've got the rest of my face on. If you want to know what's on the rest of my face, I will link it down below. But I am trying that new foundation, and so that video should be up real soon, and I will link it when it becomes available. You know, what is there to say about this palette? It's beautiful. I mean, it really is. I'm thrilled with it. I went in underneath my eyes, like I said, with that color Sen, which is that nice purpley cornflower blue color. And then on my inner corner, I went in with this guy right here, which is a really pretty, it feels like a duochrome, or it looks like a duochrome to me. So yeah, I'm super excited about trying more looks with this palette. And let me know if you'd be interested in seeing more looks here. If I do more looks, I will definitely put them on my Instagram, which incidentally is linked down below. I'm thrilled with this. I mean, I think this was $18. I don't have a lot of the Travel Series palettes from BH yet. I kind of want the Puerto Rico one, but I've already got a lot of sort of red, yellow palettes, but I don't know, their formula is so good that it makes me not care about that. It makes me just want to, you know, go in and buy all the vacation palettes. I did not use, but now that I think about it, I kind of wish I would have, just to see the black that's in this. Musée d'Orsay. I'm going to guess that's a museum somewhere, but that is the black that is in this palette, and it looks really nice there. Let's do a little swatch, not on top of that other stuff I have on the back of my hand. That seems like a really nice black, you guys. Okay, love that. It is hard to find a black We'll see how it does on the actual eyeballs. Incidentally, I used the Surratt liner for my liquid liner. I went in on my water lines with 2 different ColourPop gel liners, DTLA and Joyride. So DTLA is like a dark blue sort of shade on the top, and then Joyride is like a purpley color, which I wanted to bring some of that purpley burgundy color down onto the lower part of my eyes, and I think I like the effect quite a lot. Coming up on my channel in the next couple of days, or at least I'll be filming in the next couple of days. I picked this up when I was at Ulta the other day. This is the LA Girl Hey Hey Vacay palette. I've had pretty darn good luck with LA Girl eyeshadows that are in like these bigger palettes, and I almost used this today, honestly. I really did, but I wanted to do, I was craving some blue and purple. But look at this. Is that not pretty? I mean, I'm especially intrigued by the mattes in here and the greens and stuff. The beiges, or the more peachy colors, are really pretty. Shall I go ahead and swatch them? I like can't wait. So let's just go ahead and do a cut. Wow. These are surprisingly nice and not often talked about. LA Girl shadows, I mean. Let's see, I've got one more finger, so we'll just do 4. We'll do 2 greens and 2 of the peachy colors. And these are all shimmers, the ones that I am swatching for you now. But I've had, I can't remember is it called the After Party or something like that? I have that palette, and that's a really nice palette. And they're so inexpensive. So there's those colors for you. Those are nice. Really impressive. They feel like they have a little bit of a shift to them even. Let me do a couple of the mattes. Let me do this darkest orange and this darkest green. And there are also 2 darker browns. Let's do one of those. Let's do one of these browns, because I love a palette that's got a nice dark brown in it. This may be a really nice palette, so I think I might play with this one next. Those look nice. I mean, it's so hard to tell. I think it's really hard to tell with mattes when you just swatch them how they're going to perform on your eyes. But, you know, those seem nice and creamy. The mattes seem a little bit more hard pressed, just touching them and stuff. But, well, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So that's definitely going to be coming up on my channel real soon. Also, I placed an order with ColourPop. And I wanted the Cherry, is it the Cherry Crush? Not the whole collection. I only got the palette and the liners because I don't really wear red lipstick. I also picked up one of the Super Shock blushes and a couple of other things. I picked up the Lush palette, so which kind of reminds me of this guy, but it's a little different. And so, you know, they may play really well together. We will see. But those are really nice. Really nice. I can see something very jungle coming out of that. I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time here. I hope you know that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it while you were watching. And if you like this kind of content, if you like to see product try-ons and more colorful and dramatic looks on somebody that is a little bit older, you might be in the right place, and I encourage you to subscribe. Until my next video, bye guys.